Afternoon. Welcome to this edition of the 411 Talk Zone radio show. My name is Leon Jones. Tonight's topic is from a subscriber of mine, BarbaricASP334. He's a student at an HBCU, Delaware State University in Dover, Delaware, and he wants my opinion on the Viola Davis, Denzel Washington, and Umar Johnson. So I'm just going to title this video Black Hollywood and Umar Johnson. Okay. Breaking everything down, let me start off with the Denzel Washington deal. When it comes to African Americans, we've always lived under colorism. It's come down from white supremacy. This is why a number of dark-skinned people have issues within their own skin. I'll tell you something. Viola Davis won an Oscar. She's going to win another Oscar. I remember when black people weren't even allowed to be on Oscars. So what Denzel Washington said a long time ago, he said, I believe he said dark-skinned people want to continue to blame somebody else. In a way, that's true. Do you know why? Because we're comfortable being professional victims. This is going to hurt some people, but the truth has to be stated. As a light-skinned person, I'm no better than a dark-skinned person. So with Viola Davis doing a lot of work, and there are a lot of African Americans in Hollywood, they're getting work, particularly the darker skinned African Americans, but they're not happy. They don't like themselves. Why do they not like themselves? Because they've been told that they were nothing because they were dark skinned. And again, this goes all the way back to slavery. Now, this could be resolved if we control our own standards of beauty and our own media. This is, again, the media that's run by Jewish people. They're allowing this manifesto to take place. So that's my opinion on that. Now, getting with the Dr. Umar issue and the Brother Seti issue. This is an easy one as well. Both brothers are preaching good knowledge. If you're a black man, you should listen to it. Where I come to the rubber meeting the road, I just find that Dr. Umar Johnson is trying to marginalize Brother Seti because he has a credential known as a PhD. Now, I felt that myself because individuals that have the same knowledge in an area that the academic has thinks that the individual without the degree is worse. Let me put it in another context. The corporate person with the credentials, he's making $100,000 a year. And then you have the blue-collar worker who's professional. He's also making $100,000 a year. They're actually coming from opposite sides of the coin, but giving you the same information. Well, the person with the degree in the academics thinks that the person with no degree is less. That makes obviously no sense. Now, I've always defended Dr. Umar Johnson. Of course, he's a Philadelphia man. He went to my school, Temple University. He's part of the alma mater. Shout out to him. But where he's going wrong is this. And I have to tell all you PhDs, anybody with the letters after their names, it means nothing. You're an academic. Your job as an academic is to set the example, to teach your students that the real world, and where I'm going to give him the H for hypocrisy, he had a video out about the type of people he wants at his school, and he mentioned the same thing that I'm mentioning. It's not about your degreed credentials. But from my standpoint, he's utilizing his degreed credentials to put down another brother, Brother Seti, because Brother Seti's from the streets. Well, heck, most of us African Americans, one way or another, we've dealt with the streets. Now, everybody didn't deal with the streets the same way, but what I mean in the streets, you get out in the real world, you learn what's happening, and you learn that by experience. You learn that by teachings from your parents, teachings from community leaders, because a lot of our parents, they don't have college degrees because they didn't need college degrees in the past. But Dr. Umar Johnson, he's using his position as an academic. Now, for you brothers out there again, you take what both brothers are saying, because from here you're getting the application and you're getting the academic on the other side. You need balance. Balance is what's going to give you the understanding of the real world. You do not need a college education to be successful. I have a lot of respect for Dr. Umar Johnson, but I just don't agree with his position trying to debate with Brother Seti, because he doesn't have academic credentials. I mean, I see right through this. This was very easy. I have academic credentials myself. However, before I got my academic credentials, I made sure I understood the real world. So I got out and worked. I served in the military. I did go to college before, but I wasn't ready for it. I needed some experience in the real world. You get that with Brother Seti. So, my opinion on the issue is this. Again, you have both of these brothers coming out with the ability to teach. Take the information from both brothers and utilize it in your own life. That's how you figure out the real world. Both of them make good points. But brother, since you're going to school, and I'm talking to my subscriber, BarbaricASP334, always remember, it's not the degree that's going to get you where you want to go. It's how you present yourself. Your degree is a tool to give you an idea of how the academic sector works. It's only theory. You have to remember that. It's what you do when you leave that theory. And what I mean by leaving that theory, it's applying that theory. So again, you're getting the professor and you're getting the leader. Both of them are giving you valid information. Just remember that. Be balanced. Learn how to apply the theory, because if you do that, you'll have a grasp of the real world. See, a lot of students in school are indoctrinated by left-wing ideology. Now, Dr. Umar Johnson, I believe, is a clinical psychologist, but he has a lot of knowledge on the black Afrocentric movement. Another point that I want you to do. You have other brothers. Brother Angryman, he did this issue on his channel. Oshay Jackson, RingoTVRaw. I like to give you sources and other information. And once you have that, you can take a look at their videos. Again, go to the Angryman channel, go to RingoTVRaw's channel, Brother Oshay's channel as well. I'm giving you my point of view. They're going to give you another point of view. Because the more information you have, the better it is for you to see this issue through, I call it, the forest. In other words, you see the forest in the trees. Now, going back to your other issue that you wanted me to address about the school. The intentions are very good. He's getting the money for his school. He was supposed to utilize St. Paul's College. He was going to have a hotel on that campus. Now, if anybody doesn't know what St. Paul's College is, St. Paul's College was an HBCU known as a historically black college and university. It's in Lawrenceville, Virginia. In fact, when I went to Virginia Union, we used to play St. Paul's College in football. They were a member of the CIAA Division II Conference of the NCAA. They had money problems. They closed down back in 2013. The campus is still there. He wanted to utilize that building for his school. Is he realistic? Right now, I'm going to say he's not, because you need some type of a business plan. He hasn't gotten that started. I don't even know what the name of his school is. What kind of organizational structure you're going to have regarding the school. Who are you going to have working for you? What is the mission statement of the school? Are you going to become incorporated? 501c3, profit and nonprofit? These are the questions that need to be asked. And then I can find out where his mind is as far as the direction of where he wants to take the school. But right now, he has a dream. The intent is there. But right now, until he gets something on paper, it's not realistic. Now, the reason why I'm going to tell you it's not realistic, because he wants to have basically African Americans working at that school. Well, as you know, for the most part, African Americans don't work well together. They don't know how to take orders. They don't understand organizational structure. And furthermore, we don't support each other. We have a crabs in a barrel mindset. And when I put all those three issues together, it's a disaster. So until we understand what it is to have our own and not be comfortable with being at the bottom of the barrel, guess what? We're always going to be at the bottom of the barrel. And I hope I answered your question, my brother. And I'm talking to my subscriber, BarbaricASP334. And that's it for this edition of the 411 Talk Zone Radio Show for Friday, December 30th, 2016. You can tune in to the 411 Talk Zone Radio Show starting every Monday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Blog Talk Radio. Guest calling numbers 215-383-5785. And if you like my videos, please share and subscribe to the 411 Talk Zone Radio Show right here on YouTube so I can continue to give you quality information for educational purposes from a professional, mature perspective. Now on this channel, I do not deal with the controversial or emotional issues or debates. I like have dialogue. Nor do I participate in drama or unnecessary bickering. This channel is to educate, to teach, and I'm giving you my perspective based off the information that I have investigated. So on this channel, I keep everything realistic and positive because knowledge is power. If you have a business or a topic that you would like for me to discuss, right here on the 401 Talk Zone Radio Show YouTube and on my Blog Talk Radio Show, please email me at lej6521@gmail.com. Now, if you have a comment, please leave it in the comments section. But you have to make sure that your comments are pithy. No bloviating, filibustering, or pettifogging. Look those up if you wish to opine. And that's this video. Till next time, my name is Leon Jones. Remember, please be gentle and respectful to each other and have a wonderful and blessed afternoon.